Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. If you can hear me, can you please send a message and say good morning? If you can hear me, can you please type yes in the comment section? Let me know you can hear me. Hi, good morning, everyone. Yeah, thank you. Good morning. Yeah, thank you. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. My name is Bayo Ibrahim. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. Thank you. Can you please send your name in the comment section? Let me know your name and where you are joining us from. Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, EasyJet. Hello, EasyJet. Thank you. Hello, Hester. Good morning. Thank you, Join. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. Can you please let me know where you are joining us from? My name is Bayo Ibrahim. I'm currently joining you from London. Can you just let me know where you're joining from? Does anyone play Roblox? Yeah, thank you for joining us. Yeah, thank you. You can let me know your name and where you're joining from. Yeah, thank you from India. Thank you for joining us. Okay, good. Beautiful. Yeah, thank you. Beautiful. Let me know where you're joining us from and we can start in another 5 minutes. Yeah, thank you. My name is Bayo Ibrahim. Thank you for joining us from India. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining us. So the business of today, we have started our business class training from last week. And today, we are going to continue from where we stopped. Last week, when we started, we have discussed about marketing research. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. So in another 2 minutes, we are going to start. So I'm just going to be giving you a brief of what we are going to be talking about. My name is Bayo Ibrahim. Thank you. Let me know where you are joining us from. Yeah, thank you for joining us. So we started the class last week, and this is a full-fledged business class training. And we are talking about business plan writing. So writing a business plan for your business that you currently do or a business that you want to do. So we are going to start in 2 minutes time. So thank you. My name is Bayo Brahim, and I'm your coach today, and I'll be teaching you and training you on writing a bankable business plan. I'm going to be training and coaching you on how to write a bankable business plan. If you are a business owner, this training is for you. Or if you are planning to start a business, you are in the process of starting a business, this training is for you. We meet every week, exactly this time every week. UK time is 11 o'clock and Nigeria time is 12 o'clock. So can you please join us this time again next week? And I'm going to start now. This is my usual name. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm going to start now. And we are going to thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us. So we are going to start the class now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us. So we are going to start the class now. Like I was saying, last week we started the class with conducting a business market research for your business. Conducting a market research for your business. And then when we stopped last week, I mentioned to you we're going to be dealing with components of a business plan, right? We are going to be dealing with components of a business plan. So, and part of the components of a business plan is the operation, team, and execution plan. So we are also going to be talking about your financial plan. We are going to be talking about your funding and strategy pitch. And we're also going to be talking about a lot of other things that is involved in this training. So if you are just joining us, thank you for joining the training session. Can you please just mention your name in the comment section and where you are joining us from, okay? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? If you can hear me, just say yes in the comment section. Type yes. If you can hear me, type yes in the comment section. And let me know your name and where you are joining us from. Can you type yes in the comment section? Hello, can you hear me? So if you are just joining us, can you please type yes if you can hear me and let me know where you are joining us from. Thank you for joining us at Beacon. Can you please put your name and let me know where you are joining us from? We're going to start in a few minutes. Thank you for joining us from Iraq and from Austria. Thank you. So if you are ready for this training, this is a business class training. We are going to be talking about business plan, writing a business plan for your new business or for your existing business. So tell me if you are ready for this training. If you are ready for this training, please let me know you are ready for this training. if you are ready for this training, please let me know you are ready. Say yes if you are ready for this training. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for joining us. So we are going to start the training now, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. Yeah, so other people are going to join you. I hope so. I'm very hopeful that other people are going to join you. So if you, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for your support. So we're going to start in a few minutes now. Okay, can I know what business do you do, or what business do you have in mind? What business do you do, or what business do you want to start? Put in the comment section. What business are you currently doing, or what business do you want to start? Why do you want to see my house? Tell me, why do you want to see my house? Huh? Yeah, can you now? Yeah, can you see me now? Yeah, can you see me now? Yeah, good. Thank you. Thank you. It's all right. That's all right. That's all right. So can you see me now? Are you able to see me now? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Can I know where you are joining where you are joining us from? So I'm going to start this training. Thank you very much. So I'm going to start this training. What business do you do? Can I know what business do you do, or what business do you plan to start? What business do you plan to start? Let me know, what business do you plan to start? Hmm? What business do you have in plan to start? Let me know. What business do you plan to start? Let me know, what business do you plan to start? Yeah. Okay, you said you are a pro users. What does that mean? Okay, geography. Yeah, that's good. That's a beautiful. Thank you very much. So this class is a business class, and what we discuss is business plan writing. If you want to start a business, or if you are currently into business, you need to plan how to start your business. You need to plan how to be successful in business. You need to plan who are your customers going to be. You need to make plans. Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to plan, you're going to make all of these plans. So this is what we are talking about. So I am currently calling from United Kingdom. So I'm calling from London. Thank you for your comments. So, and we're going to start now, and I'm going to start with last week we have discussed about market research. We discussed about market research. We discussed about the things you need to know before you start a business. We discussed about how to recognize your customers. We discussed about the feasibility study of your business. And today we are going to be talking about um, your executive summary. We are going to be talking about the vision and mission of your business. If you are going to start a business, you must understand one important thing you need to understand is the vision and mission. Most often when we see big companies, big organization, we go through their vision statement and their mission statement. They are very captivating and enticing. Their vision statements, they are very strong. And then this makes us feel that many of these big businesses, the business they do and their vision statements aligns together. Your vision statement in your business plan or business proposal must be able to itemize what objective do you have as a business owner. What are your plans? What are the things you want to do as a business owner? It must be able to tell anytime your staffs or any persons come into your business. They must be able to identify clearly what your business objectives are, what your mission statements are, what you really want to achieve in that business. For instance, if I start a business and I have my vision statement to say I want to be the best automobile manufacturer in Africa. I want to be the largest automobile manufacturer in Africa. Or I want to be the biggest livestock farm in Africa. That is a vision statement. A vision statement is going to transit your business into generations. It's going to state clearly what you want to achieve in 10 years. It's going to say what you want to achieve in 20 years. It's going to say what you want to achieve in 40, 50 years. By the time you leave the business for your successor, they are also going to understand the reason, the purpose for starting that business. And that is your vision statement. Your vision statement should go beyond your generation. It should go and transit into another generation. When your generation leave that business, a new generation coming must be able to understand what your vision statements are. Right? It must be able to state clearly what your vision statements are. I am from Nigeria, but I'm currently in the United Kingdom. So I'm currently in London, and this is where this lecture is coming from. So your vision statement must be able to tell what you want to achieve in that business in 10 years, in 20 years, in 30 years, and in 40 years. By the time you leave that business, for the generation coming, they must be able to key into the idea, into the big idea of the visions of your business. And this is what it means to have a vision statement, right? And your mission statement as a business owner must be able to state clearly how do you achieve your vision. If you already have a vision statement, your mission statement is going to say how are you going to achieve the vision of your business. What are the things you are going to do? What are the pathway? How are you going to achieve it? And this is what a mission statement is. Most often, if you are just starting a business, we get it wrong and we don't understand the difference between a vision statement and a mission statement. And I hope you can understand me. So your vision statement must be able to tell what do you want to achieve as a business owner. And your mission statement is what is going to say how do you want to achieve everything you have mentioned as your vision statement. And this is how you're going to draft. This is how you're going to draft your vision and mission statement. Take, for instance, I'm going to give you an example. Your vision, your mission is what you do. It is what you do, how you do it, why you deliver your core benefits or impact to customers. Whatever thing you do, the process, the process of achieving your vision is what is called your mission. Your vision statement is just a single, simple sentence without any ambiguity. It must be clear enough for anyone who is joining your organization, your staff, your customers, anyone who is joining your organization must be able to understand what your vision statement is in one look. And your mission statement is the process. These are the things you do to achieve your vision statement. If that is clear, I'm saying to you, this is you are committed to operating with your core value, such as your integrity, your excellence, inclusivities, and innovation in everything you do. Say, for instance, if you want to achieve becoming the biggest and the largest livestock farm in Africa, for instance, you want to talk about technology, but you want to increase innovation. You want to include excellence. You want to ensure that your company has integrity. You want to ensure that you have good customer relations. You want to ensure that you have establishments in different countries or in Africa. These are your mission that will help you achieve your vision of establishing the largest livestock in Africa. Then we also talk about your vision statement. And I say your vision statement is to become. It is what you want to become, what you want the organization to become, what you want to achieve by establishing your business. An example of that is your aspiration, your desire, your projection. For instance, if you want to become a market leader in a particular sector, if you want to become a market leader in livestock, you want to become a trusted brand, you want to become a community staple manufacturer, you want to have a global presence. So these are your vision. So this is what a vision statement should entail. Your vision statement as a business owner should have a single statement that does not have any ambiguity, that is clear enough for anybody that comes into your business to understand. Your vision statement must be able to transcend from one generation to another. It is going to state clearly how long you want to stay in business. This is what a vision statement is all about. And your mission statement is how do you want to achieve that? In simpler terms, your mission statement is how you want to achieve your vision statement. And I've mentioned to you, I've given you examples of a livestock farm. If you want to be a market leader, if you want to be a global brand, if you want to have a global presence, if you want to have, you want to be a trusted brand, these are your aspirations, right? These are your aspirations in starting a business. Let me give you another example. Another critical example you want to look into is a Tesla company. For instance, Tesla as a company has a vision statement. Tesla is the number one manufacturer of electric vehicle in the world. Is the number one manufacturer of electric vehicle in the world. And it has a vision statement which says Tesla is approach to driver assistance and self-driving that relies only on camera. Do you see that? So this is one of their vision. They want to create an automobile that relies only on camera, a self-driving automobile, neutral and network, no radar or no leader. So this is a vision statement. And if you see everything that Tesla does, it aligns with the vision statement. So if you are starting your own business and you have drafted your vision, don't forget I say your vision is what you want to become. It is your aspiration. It is your desire, right, for your business. And the moment are able to do that, you must be able to say how you want to achieve that. So your vision statement is your core value, what you want to deliver. It might be integrity. It might be global presence. It might be your community presence. It might be a market leader. So all of these are vision statements. And your mission statement is how do you want to achieve that? So, and that is why when you see vision statement and a mission statement, they are usually written together, one after the other. Your mission statement can be more than one. It can be more than two. It can be up to 10. But it must state clearly how do you want to achieve your vision statement, right? Your mission statement is going to itemize, it's going to state clearly, one after the other, how do you want to achieve your vision. For instance, now, if I want to go to India from London and I want to go to India next week, my vision is to go to India next week. My vision is to go to India next week. And that's why your vision must be very timely. It must be timely. While you are writing your vision statement, you must be able to state clearly how long do you want to achieve that. Say in the next 5 years, I want to have a good market presence for my products in the whole of Nigeria. I want my product to have a market presence in the whole of Africa. That is a vision statement. In the next 5 years, I want everybody, every adult in Nigeria to have access to an electric vehicle in Nigeria. That is a vision statement. So your mission statement is how do you want to achieve that? So your vision must be timely. In 5 years, I want to achieve this. In 10 years, this is what I want to achieve. So, and that is what your vision statement is all about. And your mission statement is going to say, how do you want to achieve that? If you understand how I have just explained your vision and mission statements, please type yes in the comment section. Let me know you have understand that. So that is what a vision statement is all about. And our vision is to become, is what you want to become. It is your aspiration. It is your desire, right, for your business. The things you want to achieve and how you want to achieve it is your mission statement. If you understand everything I say here, I want you to type yes in the comment section. If you understand everything I've said here, I want you to type yes in the comment section. If you understand everything I said here, I want you to type yes in the comment section. Thank you very much, Okpayemi. Thank you for joining us. So this is what a vision and mission statement is all about. So your vision statement for your business must be timely. It must be specific. You must be able to say how long you want to achieve that. And you must be able to say what in specific do you want to achieve. This is your aspiration. It is as simple as this. And your mission statements are the list of the things you want to do. For instance, now, if I want to start a food business, I want to start a bakery. If I have observed don't forget we did market research last week. In my environment or in my community, many of the bakeries, if I'm going to start a bakery, for instance, I'm going to start bread production. And I have noticed that many of the bread manufacturers, bread producer in my communities, they are still doing it in the local way. They are still using the local oven. They still use the local packaging. And I want to start a new bakery, right? And my market research has shown that no other factory produces bread in the modern way. Now, this is an opportunity for me to start a good business. And I want to key into that space. So your vision statement is going to be to be a modern bread manufacturer that will cut across every community to produce hygienic bread in our community. And I hope to achieve this within the next 2 years. Or you want to be an household name, a brand household name within your community within the next 5 years. And how do you want to achieve that? You want to ensure you deploy modern technology in your production. You want to ensure good customer care. You want to ensure good packaging that befits a good bread production. Or you want to ensure that you deploy good technology in your production. You also want to ensure that your product is produced in a serene and hygienic environment. These are your mission on how to achieve your vision. Don't forget, we are coming from a market research. Before you can start talking about a vision and mission statement, you must have understand if your business is going to survive where you want to start it from. Using your market research. Your market research will have decided whether your business is going to be visible or not. Once you confirm that and you agree that your business is visible, you are going to make profits, you are going to have customers, your intending customers are going to buy from you and they're going to pay. Then you go to your vision statement. So, and I'm saying to you, your vision statement must be specific, must be timely. So I'm just trying to recap because of the new people that are just coming in. So this is how to draft your vision statement. And I say your vision statement is what you always have that in mind. It is what you want to achieve in a specific time. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to become? What do you want your business to become? Don't forget, if I say you, I'm talking about your business here. What do you want your business to become in a specific time? In 5 years, I want to have our brand established in all state capital in the country. Take, for instance, a couple of years ago, the Central Bank of Nigeria make it a mandatory and obligation for all commercial banks in Nigeria to have a branch in all state capital in the 36 states of the country, including Abuja. So what that means, that is a vision statement. They want to have all branches. I mean, every bank must have a branch in each state capital of the country. So I'm saying you must have a specific, simple, easy to read, a single statement, vision statement that is timely. In the next 5 years, I want my product to be present in all states of the country. In the next 10 years, I want to be the best bread maker or bread producer in Nigeria. In the next 10 years, I want to be the biggest livestock farm in Osun State. In the next 20 years, and so on and so forth. That is your vision statement. What do you want to achieve? What are your aspirations? What projections are you looking at? That is your vision statement. If you understand what is meant by vision statement, please type yes in the comment section. Don't forget, I say your vision statement must be timely. How long do you want to achieve that? The reason why you have to do that, to put time, is because if you are going to attract an investor, if you are going to attract a business partner, they want to know, how long do you want to achieve your business plan? How long do you want to achieve your business vision? And your business, your mission is, how do you want to achieve your vision? If you have been able to say, in 5 years, I want to build the biggest hotel in Osun State. I want to build the biggest university in Nigeria. I want to build a computer tech-based university in Nigeria or in Africa. So you must be able to say that is your vision, but how long? Okay, in the next 5 years, this is what I want to achieve. How do you achieve that? How do you achieve that? Number one, by establishing our business in a very conducive environment, by training and retraining our staff on ICT base, by deploying technological tools to hasten and make our job easier. Those are your mission, right? Those are your missions. Those are the ways, those are the things you want to do to achieve your vision statement. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how to draft your vision and mission statement. Most of the time when we start a business, we leave all of these things. We forget about it. And I mentioned in one of my videos that your vision statement is going to help you to continue your business when you have difficulties, when you have challenges, and you remember the reason why you started. So your vision statement is the reason why your business exists, why you started the business, and why you are starting. So each time you remember the reason why you started your business, it is going to keep you going. And that is why you need to get this foundation right. Don't forget, the first thing we did was the market research. And once your market research has confirmed your business is feasible, the next thing is to move on to your vision statement. So once you are able to write your vision, then the next thing is to move to your mission statement. How do you want to achieve that? How do you want to achieve that? That is your mission statement. Your vision statement is going to help you to continue your business when you have challenges, because you already confirm that the business is visible. You already confirm this is what you want to do, and you don't want to stop when there are challenges. Every time I write a business plan, even when I have not started the business, I am always happy because I know the weight, the value of what I'm about to start. So your business plan should always give you that joy, even when you have not started it. If you own a business plan, a well-documented, a well-researched, a well-written business plan, without having, even when you don't have money to start, it is going to give you joy. It is going to give you peace of mind that you have a good business idea and you are only waiting for money to come. And anytime you have an opportunity to showcase that to anyone, then you can be guaranteed that you are going to get the money to start the business. And that is why sometimes you need a business plan to attract investor. To attract investor. I have a business plan I'm working on now. I have not completed the business plan, right? But the idea, I have spoken to potential investors about it. And I'm looking at raising £200,000 in investment. This is big. right? And I have people who are already interested in it, even when they have not seen my complete proposal, my complete business plan. This is how it works. If you have a solid, genuine, verified business plan, it is going to give you joy of aspiration that the time will come when you're going to start this business and you're going to make money and you're going to be fine. That is the essence of writing a business plan. When you write your business plan clearly, it is going to tell you whether the business is going to fail or not, because you must have put everything into consideration. So, having spoken about your vision and your mission statement, these are the most important things you need to, these are the basic things you need to understand about having about starting a business, right? So I'm also going to go to the next thing, which is your business model. So your business model could come in forms of business to business, or it could come in the form of business to customers. The business you want to do, are you going to be dealing with other businesses? Take for instance, if you are into IT services, if you help people to do designing, website design, graphic design, back end and front end, that is a business on its own. But you are not going to be dealing with individuals. You are going to be dealing with other businesses. You are going to be dealing with other companies who want to build their websites, who want to maintain and manage their IT. So that means you are going to be dealing with other businesses. That is what they call B2B, business to business. If you have started a bakery, like the example I gave, are you going to be dealing with consumers directly? Or you want to be dealing with other distributors? Consumers, in the sense that, do you want to be an online purchase platform? You want to build an online purchase platform where people can order for your bread online and you deliver to them and they pay through online? Or you want to deliver to other businesses who are going to retail, who are going to help you to market your product? That is business to business. And the other one I mentioned is business to customer. So this is a market model. You must be able to define what is your market model. What market model do you want to operate with? And this is an opportunity. I'm going to give you a case study of a business model that was adopted by a company closer to you. Let me give an instance of a bread producer in Nigeria, and the product is Fortunate Bread. We have had different kind of bread on the street before, but when this product started, they took their product directly to consumers by creating a unique business model. They have their kiosk about 100 meters away from each other. Anywhere where you have populations, they have their kiosk mounted there. And they have one of their sales representatives standing in the kiosk. And they have their bread, their product displayed in the kiosk. Any passerby going by the street or by the road will see them and they pick products. And this is how they design their business model. Don't forget, everything we are talking about is to draft or to design a successful plan for your business, on how your business is going to be successful, on how you're going to make more money in the business, on how you're going to make profits in that business. So this is a business plan that says it is going to be a business to consumer. So they ignored or they neglected the distributors and they started dealing with consumers directly. So this is how to design your business. What business model do you want to adopt to make your business flourish, to make your business work well? You must be able to say, this is your business model, right? So having said that, I'm also going to be talking about one other component of the executive summary. Don't forget, I said to you, your executive summary contains it summarizes your business in one page. After you have done your market research, after you have done everything and you're convinced that this is what you want to do, then you want to start writing your business plan. So the first thing you're going to write is your executive summary. And your executive summary is going to summarize all your business components in one page, in one single page. One of it is the vision of your business, the mission of your business. You must state those things clearly. And then what business model do you want to adopt? You must state it clearly what business model you want to adopt. And moving forward, you also want to say, after drafting your business model, right? What business exactly do you want to do? It is going to be part of your executive summary. What business do you want to do? I want to start bread bakery. I want to start bread production. Yes, how do you want to do it? What is your unique proposition, unique value proposition? Right? What is your unique value proposition? So all of these are going to be a part of your executive summary. Then your executive summary is going to state what is your operation plan? What is your daily operation plan? How do you want to sell? How do you want to operate? Your production, your purchase, your marketing. How do you want to put everything together as an operation and implementation? What are the plans? This is also going to be a part of your executive summary. And it's also going to talk about your suppliers and logistics. Who are going to be your suppliers? Who are going to be your partners? Who are going to be your key workers? Where do you get your staff from? Right? And your logistics, how do you transport your product from one point to another? How do you transport your raw materials? So this is also going to be a part of your executive summary. Don't forget, I said to you, your market research, if you like, you can make it a part of your business plan, but it's not necessary. The number one thing you're going to do right in your business plan is your executive summary. Your executive summary is what you give to anybody to read. And if anybody goes through your executive summary, they should be able to say, this is your business. This is what you want to do. This is your vision. This is your mission. And this is how you are going to do your business. This is how much you need for that business. And this is how much profit you are going to make after so period. And this is how you are going to expand. This is your growth projection. It's also going to talk about your marketing. How do you market your product? Your executive summary is going to talk about your management. So your executive summary is the number one thing. It's just a single paragraph on a single page. Right? It's a single paragraph on a single page. And it is the number one thing you are going to write when you're writing a business plan. If you understand that, please put in the comment section and say yes. So your executive summary is going to say, in short, in one single page, what your business is all about, what product do you want to produce, what is your vision, what is your mission, who are your target customers, how much you need for your business, how much profit you are going to make, what is your break-even point. And all of this is going to be a part of your executive summary. Where are your markets? Where are your customers? How do you want to address that? In a single page, a single paragraph. That is the first thing you are going to do, writing a business plan. Your executive summary should state clearly everything about your business plan. Then moving forward, thank you very much. So your executive summary, thank you very much, Akorede. So your executive summary should say everything about your business in one page. So if you are looking for an investor or you are looking for to partner somebody, or you are looking for finance for funding, your executive summary, no investor doesn't have time to go through your business plan, 50 pages, 100 pages. But looking at your executive summary, they must be able to say, what business do you want to do? What is your vision? What is your mission? How much capital do you need? What is your operation plan? Who are going to be a part of your management? What is your management structure? It's going to say, who are your customers? It's going to say, when are you going to break even? And what is your projection? What is your growth projection? So your executive summary is what your investors are going to read. And once they're able to get that, they move on. If they are convinced enough, then they can now go through the rest of your business plan. So you don't have to bore your investor or your partners or anyone with the whole content of your business plan. They only need to see your executive summary. And they go through your executive summary. They know how much you need for your business. They know when you are going to break even. And they make their decision whether they want to continue with you or not. And the next thing is whether they want to continue. They say, okay, let us have your business plan. Then let us go through it. And they give you 1 to 3 weeks to come back and defend it. And the next thing, they agree with you and say, okay, yes, we are good with you. Then let us give you money. Let us start this business. Because they know everything in the business, in the executive summary already. They know how much you want to make. They know what is their profit. They know what you're going to share with them. And that is what executive summary is about. If you are going to write a professional business plan, your executive summary is going to be the first thing to write, writing a business plan. And don't forget, while you are writing your executive summary, it is going to contain your vision, the vision of your business. It's going to contain the mission statement for your business. It's going to say when you establish this business, whether you have registered this business. If you are into food and regulated products, is it regulated? Is it approved by NAFDAC? Right? All of these are going to be part of your executive summary. And I hope you understand this very well. I'm sure this is going to help you. And this is going to be beneficial to you. If you have already started a business, this is going to guide you on establishing a sustainable business. Right? So I've mentioned all of that, and I've said what you need to do. So the next thing after your executive summary, don't forget you have mentioned your vision and mission. So the next thing is your company description. After you've written your executive summary, don't forget I said your executive summary is going to compose everything about your business plan in a single page, a single paragraph. So your company description is the next thing, and I hope you are writing that down. After the executive summary, then you want to do your company description. You need to tell what company do you want to build, what company do you want to establish. What is the name of your company? Is it a registered company? No investor is going to invest in a business that is not registered. Because if your business is not registered, that means you're not ready for business. And that is why the first thing you need to do, the moment you complete your market research and you conclude that you want to start a business, register that business. Is it a limited liability company? Is it a corporation? Or is it a partnership business? Or is it a sole proprietorship? You must be able to define what is your company description. Where is your company going to be located? What part of the country are you starting your business? Right? And what is your projection? What is your growth projection? You must be able to say, that is your company description. It must be brief, short, and meaningful. What business do you want to start? right? That is going to be a part of your company description. Part of your company description is also going to say the history of your business. When did you started the business? Or when do you want to start? Right? When have you started the business? When are you going to start? What is your plan? And don't forget, this is also where you're going to put your vision, mission, and mission statement. Right? This is where your vision and mission statement that you drafted, that you have written, this is where you're going to put them. So your vision and mission statement is going to come under your company description. And your core value proposition is also going to come under your company description. And there's something we call unique selling point. What is your unique selling point? Every viable business must have a unique selling point. What is your unique selling point? If you have 2, 3, 4 people that are doing the same thing that you are doing, how do you want your product, your business to be better than their own? Unique selling point. And that is also known as your value proposition. You don't need to do too much. If you have done your market research well and you understand what is operational in the market, you know what problem your customers are facing in the market, you must be able to identify how to solve that problem. And that solution is the unique selling point that we are talking about. If you are going to go into egg distribution, wholesale egg distribution, you are not the first person to start this. In fact, you are not the third, you are not the fifth, and you are not going to be the last. There are other players in that industry, in that sector, and they are doing well, they are making money. But what is going to be your unique selling point? Let me tell you, your unique selling point can be as crazy as putting more money in that business. There are businesses that people that started business with low capital. Because they started business with low capital, they are unable to cover places. They are unable to satisfy customers. They are able to deliver efficiency. And because of that, somebody has seen that this is a good business and is able to satisfy customers. And they pump in good money into that business. And before you know, it became a unique selling point. Availability, reliability, consistency. Those are unique selling points. If I have my competitor who is not really consistent because they do not have capital, they have a good business, but they do not have that capital to invest in that business. And that is leaving a very big vacuum in that sector or in that product. What do I do? And I have money, I have resources. Then I come into that sector. I invested my big money, my big capital. That alone is a unique selling point. Because my competitor who started early does not have money. And because of that, he's not consistent. He's not reliable. Right? Now somebody has now come to supply this product to us every time we want it. Your unique selling point could be availability. If your competitors don't work on Saturday, if they don't work on Sunday, you can be opening on Saturday, Sunday. That is a unique selling point. Your unique selling point can be availability, as I said, if your competitor does not do overnight. If they don't do 24 hours, you can say you operate 24 hours. For people who have hospitals, for people who have services that people need to work in 24 hours, your unique selling point can be we are available 24 hours, 7 days, Monday to Sunday. Your unique selling point could be technology. Like an example I gave, in the past, we used to have bakery owners, bread makers that produce with local machines and local tools. But today, we have breads that are made without anybody touching it. Automated. That is a unique selling point. People don't want to see their food that they're going to eat being touched by other individuals. That's a unique selling point. That is a unique selling point. Your unique selling point could be fast delivery, quick delivery. Somebody who is into fashion designing. The problem with fashion industry, excuse me, is delay in service delivery. Your unique selling point could be fast and quick delivery, on-time delivery. If you factor the difference between using a public driver, using a public bus and traveling by Uber or Bolt, you will understand the unique selling point for these companies. They tell you you can get to anywhere you want to get to, even when there is hold up, as quick as possible. That is unique selling point. If I need to travel from one point to another, and I know going by public bus is going to delay me, then I go by bus. I go by Uber, or I travel by boat. Those are unique selling points. Your unique selling point is your value proposition. And as long as you are solving problem in that sector, you are going to continue to make good money. And that is why I said your business must address a pain. It must address the difficulties that your customers are facing. So you're not just starting a business because other people are starting. You're not just starting a business because every other persons are doing it. You must have a unique value proposition. Right? You must have a unique value proposition. So what is your unique selling point? If you are writing your business plan, you must have that well clearly stated. And your unique selling point, what is meant by unique, is not the same. It's different from what you have seen anywhere. It's not the same as anything you have ever seen. So if your business does not have any unique selling point, if your business does not have any value proposition, then you don't have to start the business in the first instance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how to draft your company description. Don't forget, I said the first thing you have to do is your executive summary. Your executive summary is going to state everything all together. Then the next thing is your company description. Your company description is going to talk about your legal structure, whether you have registered, the ownership, the names of the owners, the organization structure, the partnership, whether it's a corporation or sole proprietorship. It's also going to talk about the history, mission, and your vision, and your value, and your unique selling point. I have just explained to you what a unique selling point is. If you understand what I described as a unique selling point, can you please say yes in the comment section? Just type yes in the comment section so I can understand you understand what I mean by unique selling point. So number 3, the third thing on your business plan. We are moving very fast now. The third thing on your business plan, right, is your market analysis. Is your market analysis. I'm just going to go through this briefly, or we are going to complete the market analysis. If we are lucky, we can complete it and come back next week. I hope we're able to complete it, so that I'll be able to attend to questions in case you have any questions. Your market analysis, the next thing on your business plan. These are the procedures that you follow. Don't forget, I said your executive summary is number 1. Your company descriptions is number 2. If you are able to do all of these things, if you are able to get all of these things well written and well documented, your business should tell you. Your business plan is going to tell you. It's not going to deceive you. Any other thing can deceive you, but not your business plan. Because these are the things you see yourself. These are the things you have written yourself. You are not just having it in your head. There are a lot of business ideas that we have, and we think they are good enough. And by the time you start, you realize that a lot of people are already in it. And that's exactly the same thing that happens when you want to buy a car. And that car is in your mind. And the next thing you see everywhere you go, you see the same car is what you see every time. So the same thing also goes for business. When you have a business idea, it does not mean that no other persons have done it. By the time you start the business, you realize that, so you have competitors. You have a lot of people doing the same thing that you want to do. And that is why you need to do your business plan well before you start. Your market research, and after that, you start your business plan writing. I've spoken about your executive summary. I've spoken about your company description. Under your company description is where you're going to say your legal structure. You're going to talk about your registration, whether it's a limited liability company, partnership, sole proprietorship, the history of the business, how you started, whether you inherited that business from your parents and the likes, and your mission and vision statement. Remember, I've said everything about your vision and mission, how you're going to write that. And I also spoke about your unique selling point. The next thing I'm going to go to not to waste our time, is your market analysis. This is a very critical part of your business plan. Your market analysis. We assume that most often we assume that our markets are from the neighborhood. We assume that our markets are just within us, are just people around us. For somebody to establish a sustainable business, you must look beyond your neighborhood. And that is why your vision statement must say, when do you want to achieve your vision? Right? It's going to drive your business plan for how many years? For 5 years, for 10 years. So when you have a plan for 5, 10, and your vision statement say, I want to be the best egg distributor in Oyo State in the next 5 years. I want to be the largest bakery in Southwest Nigeria in the next 10 years. I want to be an household name in Nigeria in the next 10 years. Those are vision. That vision is going to help you to address the problem of your market. Because your vision have stated that you want to be the biggest egg distributor or distribution company in Nigeria in the next 5 years. What that means is that your market analysis is not going to be limited to your state alone. You are going to be covering the entire Nigeria when it comes to marketing. You see how everything is aligning together. And this is how it works. This is how it works. So your vision must align with your market target. It must align with your market analysis. And first thing on your market analysis, and I hope you understand that, first thing on your market analysis is your SWOT analysis. If you can hear me, just please type SWOT analysis in the comment section. SWOT analysis, WSOT, SWOT. Just type SWOT in